Let's talk about feel-good politics and greenwashing. So, you've probably already heard a bunch about greenwashing, and I have a video here on my channel about greenwashing as well. But as I've been thinking more about optics and how we so often get blinded by the superficial level of activism, I came to realize just how badly greenwashing participates in the feel good politics. And it obviously covers areas that concern climate change at the moment. So, in the past few years, the push for recycling, reusing, and all kinds of don't use plastic straws kind of phenomena started occurring more often, or at least they got more attention in the media. And I fell victim to greenwashing many a time, and I've already shared some of my experiences in the past, I believe. And I'm going to provide some examples from my own personal experiences for you to consider. So, for greenwashing specifically, I fell hard for ingredients that were good for you and good for the planet. And I used to very carefully study the ingredients of all of the things I used in my household and for my skincare routine. And I carefully considered the foods I consumed. And ultimately, not only did it bring harm to my health, because I would start consuming questionable products just because they had all natural ingredients in them. And not only did I overexert myself for no reason, I also realized later down the road that it was a completely futile attempt to help, because it ultimately didn't help anything. My own pathetic individual attempts to help the planet by being a more conscious consumer didn't really change much, if anything. It actually probably brought more harm, because I was so obsessed with clean and good ingredients that I wasted a bunch of time, resources, and energy on something that ultimately wouldn't really make that much of a difference to the world. So the desire to take upon oneself the responsibility for the entire world is insane. And I had to go through this unfortunate process myself. But what my experiences with greenwashing ultimately taught me was the fact that I should better spend my time and energy on something that's going to bring in a more tangible change, and that I shouldn't just be concerned with feeling good about myself and feeling like I've done my part, when all I did was I bought a more expensive product which claimed to be better for the environment. And with all of my futile attempts at recycling and reducing the waste, I realized that the obsession ultimately caused me to focus more on shopping, and this definitely didn't help my shopping addiction. So now what I do is I put my energy and efforts into the areas of my life where I can actually see the improvement, such as reading, for example. And I also spend my energy trying to talk to people about how to make an actual change. And this change requires us, the proletariat, organizing and studying the history of class struggle, learning from the experiences of the past, and organizing a movement that's ultimately going to dismantle capitalism and install something instead, which is going to lead to communism eventually. So let me know what your thoughts are on feel good politics and greenwashing, and let's keep the conversation going.